Hey, it's me, happy to be here. I'm doing some video, I guess maybe you could call this a vlog. I'm just taking some video of myself using the DJI Osmo camera and gimbal all in one unit. And I just wanted to see how it turned out. This is the first time I'm doing any selfies with it, so that's as far out as my arm extends. But I wanted to try it out in different conditions. We got some low light conditions right now. If you can see over here, this is the sun setting. Oh, it's tracking my face. So let me see. If I go like this, back behind me is the sun setting. So we're working with very low light right now. On the screen, it looks really good. I'm hoping that the actual recording is going to come out looking this nice, because I wouldn't be able to tell just by looking at the screen. It's backlit, so that could have a lot to do with it. But of course, so is your TV set can be backlit, and your monitor or your tablet or your phone or whatever you're watching this on. So yeah. So the gimbal, I've never had one before. I don't have a whole lot of camera equipment. I do have quite a few cameras. And I had been using a lot of the old school, what was it called? Pure digital flip cameras. They're a tiny little unit. They were really good for just picking up and turning on and shooting. Like within seconds you could start recording something. But I'm pretty positive that this is going to replace most of the work I was doing with that. This will be my primary selfie cam, probably. The nice thing about this is, as I turned it on, I tapped it's a touchscreen. I tapped the touchscreen and locked it in on my face. So even when I'm turning, see, this is my arm turning around, I'm still in the shot, because the camera's doing that for me. It's awesome. So hopefully that means the end of like a bunch of shaky video or video where when I was using the flip, sometimes I wouldn't be looking at the camera and paying attention, and it didn't have a screen that I could look at as I was shooting, so I had to make sure to look right in the lens all the time. But this does have a screen right below the camera lens. So right now I'm looking directly at the lens, but I don't even know if you can tell when I'm not, and when I'm looking at the screen, just making sure that my face is in the shot. I'll try to not pay attention to that, because the camera is taking care of everything for me. It's on my face at all times. I don't know if you guys wanted to see this much of my face, but I just wanted to let you know that this thing is working, and I'm really impressed with it. So I'll be doing a lot more work with it. This is pretty low light, as you can see. We are losing daylight here, so I wanted to see how it would do with low light. I think I moved it too fast. So now I'm facing the sun, and yeah, it looks really good, even though there's not a whole lot of sunlight left to play with. So I'll turn it around so you can see that sun is gone. So there's just a little bit of light coming out over the horizon, but yeah, I mean, from what I can see, this thing looks awesome. So let me cut it short here. At this point, I'm just kind of babbling. I wanted to know where you're at with my channel, what I'm doing new as far as equipment goes. Oh, I also picked up my other main camera that I shoot with is a Canon Vixia, and I used to have this old Sony microphone that I picked up from a Sony outlet store back when I lived in Washington State for $9.99. And I plugged it into the camera, and it worked for the most part. It was useful. I also ended up getting a microphone just recently, and a mount for it for my Canon. The microphone that I got was a Rode microphone. Don't know much more other than that, but I'll still be recording a lot of video with that. And using that, we'll see if the sound source is better on that than this, because this is just a built-in microphone. But I got it mostly for this awesome camera action that you're seeing right here. This is just so cool. So yeah, that's where I'm at equipment wise. Keep watching. I'm gonna be producing more content. Peace. It's getting cold.